I count them my enemy. This is King David, a man after the Heavenly Father's heart. He said he counts them his enemies because they're enemies of the Lord. That's right. All right? So these people that have the mindset of following other guys, they hate the Heavenly Father. Okay? Because if you love him, what will you do? You keep his commandments. That's right. All right? They're not keeping the commandments of the Lord, man. Dudes have bald faces, man. Dudes have bald faces. You know, they eat all kind of bomb. Well, they do rituals, man. All right? Well, Christmas. That whole Christmas, that's a whole pagan ritual. That goes back to the Babylon. And that also goes back to Egypt had a form of that. That's all paganism, man. Where they cut a tree down. Get Jeremiah the 10th chapter, man. Go ahead, bro.
The book of Ezekiel chapter 9 and 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
All of the abominations. All these people are doing abominations because they're not going according to the word, going according to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh. And if they do believe, they claim they believe in it. Oh, no, the Old Testament's done away with. No, where does that say that in the Bible? That's not in the Bible. Okay? That's because they don't want to live according to a standard. They don't want to have to be inconvenienced. They want to live their life the same exact way. And let's say, I call upon the Lord, and that's it. No, the Lord requires sacrifice.
That's right.
Every day, every time the Lord required a sacrifice. All right? Now it's a living sacrifice, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Yahushai went on the cross as the ultimate sacrifice. And that's it. We don't need to sacrifice bullocks and goats no more, man. So what do? We make our bodies a living sacrifice, as the scriptures say, man. Go ahead, bro. Read what you got, man.
This is Isaiah 43 and verse 22.
There's more on that? Hold that. Go ahead.
It says, and to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
You see, the angels don't care about your crying or your screaming. And the scriptures actually say they're going to seek after their enchanters. They're going to seek after their, on the left-hand side to try to get deliverance. That's not going to work. All right? Voodoo's not going to work. Pick up the phone. Voodoo's not going to work in that day, man. The only thing that's going to work is the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Obia's not going to work. None of that's going to work, man. The only thing that can deliver us is Yahweh Shem Yahushai, period, man. Every time. Daniel in the lion's den. It wasn't voodoo that delivered it, bro. It was the Lord who delivered. The Lord shut up the mouth of the lions, man. And then the person who accused him, as soon as he got in there, the lion eats him up. As soon as they got in there, the lion eats him. They just became hungry because the Lord opened their mouth when he got in there. Yep. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, man. Inside of the fire. They went in there, they said, listen, if we die, we die. We're still going to be glorified. The Lord's still going to raise us up in glory. But guess what? The Lord delivered them. Go ahead, bro.
And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him to the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly all the young, both maids and little children and women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary.
That's it, man. So there's a lot of judgment getting ready to happen. 2022 is going to be a major year, man.
That's right.
All right? Expect a lot of big things to happen, man. A lot of hell to come down on this earth, man. You see? The Most High is about to bring in the pain, man. All right, and you Israelites that not getting right, oh man, hey man, why don't you just go in the world, man. All right, but if you fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai, then do the right thing, man, and get with the right doctrine, and follow under the true men of the Lord, man. There's more. Go ahead.
The book of Amos, chapter 9 and 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake. Nor prevent
all
us.
You people that are not following this way, you're going to cry and you're going to moan, you're going to weep, man. You're going to be in great fear, man. Now you can talk shit. Now you can talk and eat rice, recollect, and rice and peas and jerk chicken. You can chill, man. You can you can do whatever. You can have a house party. You can do whatever the hell you want to do, man. All right? But when that judgment comes, All right? When ain't no food in the stores, man, you're going to be crying, man. And Papa Shango ain't going to flip and save you, man. All right? Neither is the Catholic Church, neither is the white Jesus. That's an idol. The Most High, the true power, man. Search the ones that come serve me in truth. I look for the ones that serve me. You know what I'm talking about. You got to serve the Lord the right way, man. What do you got, bro?
1 Corinthians 1:19, for it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise and bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Had not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world?
Right. He made foolish the wisdom. But I want the one where they're speaking on, they're going to consult with the left-hand side, man. Go ahead.
And this is Isaiah 43 and verse 22. But thou hast not called upon me, or Jacob, but thou hast been wearied of me, or Israel.
That's it, man. They haven't called upon the Lord, man. All right? They've forsaken the Lord, man. So the Lord, in that time, the Lord's going to forsake them, man. Get Proverbs 1, Mahaya. Get Proverbs 1. Go ahead.
Real quick, this is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 4, verse 17. For the time has come that judgment must first begin at the house of the Most High.
Read that again.
For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High.
Judgment is coming, man. Judgment, whatever way the Lord has it set up, judgment is coming, man. All right? He did a video not too long ago speaking about this is why you should fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All kind of scenarios, and there's so many scenarios that happen every single day, man, every single hour. That's just like that, man. All right? And there's going to be more. It's going to increase. All right? The time for game playing and scoffing and all that time is coming to an end, man. There's more? Go ahead.
And if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?
That's it. Go ahead, man. They're going to be destroyed. That's what's going to happen. Go ahead, bro.
Matthieu 24 et 12. Et parce que l'iniquité se sera accrue, la charité du plus grand nombre se refroidira.
Right. Which means what? The love of many shall wax cold. All right? The love of many shall wax cold, man. There's not going to be no charity, man. There's not going to be no charity, man. They're going to be done with charity, man. Ain't nobody going to give you the last slice of bread, the last slice of pizza, man. You know what they're going to do? They're going to kick down your door and look and take the pizza out your daughter's hand, man. All right? This is the time we're coming to, man. Get 2nd Ezra 15 chapter. All right? What you got?
Proverbs 1.
Huh?
Proverbs 1.
Proverbs 1, yes. Get 1. Go to verse 24.
Come. Proverbs 1 and verse 24. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out mine hand and no man
They
regarded.
refused it, man. They refused it. All right? So if they refused it, then that means they're not meet for repentance, man. Okay? They're through. They're done. They came in peaceably, but they're done. The Lord wouldn't, you know? But you know what? Edification came from that, man. Yep. Edification came from that, bro. That's why you don't necessarily have to run off everyone that comes, man. Because that was deep. That was heavy. Go ahead.
Verse 25. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity, and I will mock when your fear cometh.
He's going to mock when your fear cometh, man. You're not going to be able to call on him when your fear cometh. You're not going to have anyone to call on him. All right? There's a time when all those different idols and different left-hand spirits are going to freeze. They're going to glitch. Yeah, they all glitch. That's not perfect. The left hand is not perfect. Left hand is not a perfect side, bro. I remember watching this movie where this guy was doing all kind of witchcraft, and he was like a gangster, and the man was like, it was a true story, right? And the guy was trying to shoot him, and the bullets were missing, and he's like, ha ha. And he tried to shoot him a couple times in the head, and he wouldn't die. All right? And he was laughing because what? He was on the left hand side. But a glitch happened where he shot at one point in time and he died. Because the left hand is not perfect, man. There's power in it, but it's not perfect. And the right hand is always stronger, man. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is overall, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of St. John, The book of St. John.
Wicked ass people, man. This is why the Lord blinded you on purpose. That's why the Lord don't love you, man.
Yep.
All right? The Lord don't love you. The Lord loves His elect, man. Okay? And the kingdom is gonna be okay. Now it's just, yo, He's looking at you like, yo, he's angry looking at you, man. Go ahead, man.
The book of St. John, chapter 4 and verse 24. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is the spirit, and they that worship Him must worship Him in spirit and in truth.
Right. They that worship Him must worship Him in spirit and in truth, man. We're not going to worship Him in wickedness. We're going to worship Him in righteousness, man. Okay? And in truth. So you got to get it all right. You can't say, oh yeah, I believe in what you're saying, but I believe he's white. He's an Edomite. He looks like an Edomite. He looks like a so-called white person. Well, that's not worshiping in spirit and in truth. All right? No, but I believe in what you're saying, but I like to call it Jesus Christ. Well, that's another God. All right? Go ahead.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and verse 11. As the nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods,
Right.
for my people have changed their glory for that which does not profit.
That's it. All right? That's it. Our people have changed something that doesn't profit them, man. They think if it profits you so much, why do you have so much earthquakes? Why are you the poorest on the western hemisphere? Hades the poorest on the western hemisphere. The Lord is mad with Levi, man. That's right. The Lord is angry with Levi, but not just Levi, all the tribes, man. All of you tribes, man, are in a low state. For a reason, man. Because you've been disobedient, man. And following after what? Following after things that you know that can't profit you, man. Go ahead.
Be astonished, O ye heavens. Be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. Be ye very desolate, said the Lord. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water.
Broken, and we broke it down how it's broken systems, man. We broke it down to them how it's broken system, how it don't make sense. It's not even logical. But wickedness is not logical, man. Let's say you have a CEO. You know, there's a CEO of the company, right? And then there's a manager, right? But you have the option to befriend the CEO of the company or the manager. Who are you gonna befriend? The CEO. That's common sense. You want to get, you know what I'm saying? You want to get the good spot. You want to get promoted, all that. What can a manager do? But they're trying to deal with the manager, and they're not even dealing with they're probably dealing with the low level demons. You know? the demons that have a traffic stop. You know, they got to direct traffic. Them demons, low level demons, man. They deal with top level demons. They deal with Satan. Have you seen Satan? I don't think so.
It's the book of Joshua, chapter 24, verse 15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve.
If it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, which it seemed evil, it was evil unto them, right?
Evil.
They said that's they looked at that and said that's the devil. Right? Okay? Go ahead, man.
And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve.
Well, they're going to remember the words we said. When judgment hits them, they'll be like, yo, maybe they're right. Right? When judgment hits them, they'll be like, yo, maybe that wasn't the right way. Because why am I bleeding?
Whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua.
We will serve Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, man. And a lot of them left-hand energy things they worship, they got that from the Canaanites and them Hamites, man. Because they're heavy into that odious works of witchcraft. They did that. And he admitted, he's talking about, oh no, but it's some that's good, some that's bad. I said, hold on, don't they do it with human sacrifice? Oh yeah, they do. So what's good in that? The Lord will tell you, you know, you listen to a demon to sacrifice. You know, like, come on, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
It says here in Isaiah 19, verse 3, and it reads, And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof.
Yes.
And I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar
And all them
spirits.
guys like them, they're all gonna seek, man. All them guys you see that's looking around and passing by and standing by like nothing is happening, they're gonna seek to something. They're gonna need some answer, or there should be a cry for wine in the street. Get that. They're gonna look for something. Alright? And they're gonna find out that there's no answers for them. You see? Go ahead, bro.
And to the wizards,
Yep.
and the Egyptians will give over.
Well, they got cut in the spirit. We read about the witch shall be put. They got cut, and they stood there. They took it, but they got cut because that's a fact. You know, the Lord ain't dealing with that. It ain't no good. The white magic, the black. It's all black. Like black gold.
And the Egyptians will I give over into the hands of a cruel lord, and the fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord of hosts.
Yeah, that's it, man. Go ahead, bro. Read our actual verse. Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 24, and verse 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry hearted do sigh. The mirth of Tabor ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song, strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets, all joy is darkened, the mirth of the land is gone.
Crying for wine is speaking about the answers. They're going to need answers. So they're going to consort with what they know. Some of these people are just going to consort to Esau and his science. Some people are going to consort to the herbalists. Some of them are going to consort to the demons on the left-hand side. Boy, bro, what you got?
This is Isaiah 17 and verse 7. At that day shall a man look to his maker, and his eyes shall have respect unto the Holy One of Israel.
Oh, yeah, we're looking to our maker. We're looking to the Holy One of Israel. They're not looking to that. They don't want nothing to do with that, man. They don't want nothing to do with that. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 2 and 27, saying to a stock that are my father, and to a stone that has brought me forth.
Right.
For they have turned their back unto me, and not their face. But in the time of their trouble, they will say, arise and save us.
Yep.
But we're
Yeah, and they're gonna ask for saving. All right. Don't think that. Oh no, mon Dieu, oh, mon Dieu. when the judgment comes, bro. All right. But the demon is gonna leave you. All right. Go ahead.
But where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble. For according to the number of thy cities are thy gods, O Judah.
They can't save you, man. They can't save you when the demon hops in you at night. What do? You call on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Babu Kusha, the little Babu Kusha, I'll rebuke you in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Rebuke you. Really, I just keep saying rebuke you in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And this gets weaker and weaker to the point I can, but the other night I got a little emotional. I was getting annoyed. It was like the third time it happened already, you know? So I was getting annoyed, you know what I'm saying? So then there came, I was like, rebuking there, y'all. In the middle of it, I'm like, fuck you. Started me up, oh shit. And then he came off, you know, I got emotional, you know what I'm saying? I got emotional, you know? But at the end of the day, the whole point is what, man? We call out the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We ain't gonna call out Satan can't cast out Satan, man. Alright? Go ahead, man.
Okay.
Go ahead, bro.
Proverbs 1 and 26. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall
death and destruction and anguish is coming upon you people, man. 2022 is going to be a heavy year, man. A lot of things are going to end, man. All right? A lot of things are coming to an end. All right? The mirth, the scoffing, feminism, all these things are coming to an end. Because judgment is coming, man. Go ahead, man.
Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For they have hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord.
That's right, man. All right? And we give all praise. Call Halayim Yahweh Shem. Call Halayim Yahweh Shem. We give all praise to Yahweh Shem. Alright? We ain't dealing with that left hand shit, man. This is what we think we're out here. We're not out here for Papa Shango. We're not out here for fucking for Beelzebub or Jesu Queen. We're not out here for them people, man. We're out there for these people, man. We're out here for the true power, man. See? The left hand power is going out. It's done. It's going out. It's dwindling. Oh, get one back. What you got, bro? Got some else?
Real quick. Hebrews 4 and 1. Let us therefore fear, lest a promise being left us of entering his rest, any of you should seem to come short of it. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them.
The word preached did not profit them. Go ahead.
Not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
That's it. Now, when we heard the word, we believed it. We believed it. We didn't know what we were believing in. We were just like, yo, this is serious. But then you were captivated. You're like, oh yeah. Oh, it's so good, oh yeah. It's coming back to deliverance. Oh yeah. I'm an Israelite. Wow. Right? Yeah. We were intrigued because we believed it. But they heard it. They're like, oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? Turn this shit out. Yeah, that was the mind, bro. That was the mindset. I remember when I first came, around the time I was first hearing about the true figures, right? And then this one guy showed the apostles. I was showing the elders apostles to anyone I thought had any kind of comment. Like, yo, you know, turn the press play, right? And I remember this guy said, he's like, he's listening. He's like, what the fuck are these guys? And I got mad, bro. I started cursing his ass out, man. I said, you don't even know who you're talking to. You don't know who's who, man. You cursing out there. I got mad. I got a bit emotional. All right? Because at the end of the day, it's not for them. They're hearing it, but they're not getting it through their spiritual mind. It's not going into their subconscious. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, man.
The book of St. Matthew, chapter 8 and verse 28. And when he was come to the other side into the country of the Gergesenes, there met him two possessed with devils, coming out of the tombs, exceeding fierce, so that no man might pass by that way.
Right.
And behold, they cried out, saying, what have we to do with thee, Yahushua, thou son of Yahweh? Art thou come hither to torment us before the time?
Before the time, because what's the time? The time is not now, the time is coming. Right? The time where they're going to be out of there is coming. Where they're not going to have dominion over the earth. Right now they have dominion over the earth. You understand? But that time is coming to an end. Alright? And then the true sons of God, the true sons of Yahweh Shem are going to be raised up, man. All right, and all the rest of that talk and those lies are going to be put to death. Are going to be put out. All right, So they understand that this is their time to shine. But our time to shine is to come. What you got, bro?
This is.
Oh, Salaki, go ahead, bro.
Psaume 34 et 16. L'Éternel tourne sa face contre les méchants pour retrancher de la terre leurs souvenirs.
Il regarde ces diables, ok? Il voit leurs actions, ok? Qu'est-ce qu'il va faire? Il va les retrancher, ok? C'est écrit dans le livre d'Obadiah que la maison de Jacob sera un feu, la maison de Joseph sera une flamme, ok? Qu'est-ce qu'ils vont faire? Ils vont brûler la maison des méchants. Qui sont les méchants? Les Édomites. Alright? Continue.
17. Quand les justes crient, l'Éternel entend et il les délivre de toute leur détresse.
Right. Et nous sommes en train de crier. Okay? On est en train de crier à cause des abominations qui se passent, à cause du fait qu'on est oppressé par nos ennemis. Okay? À cause du fait qu'on n'est pas dans notre situation, dans la situation où on est supposé être. Okay? Nous sommes les enfants, les princes d'Israël. Alright? So Yahweh Shemashai a du respect sur nos cris, juste comme il avait du respect lorsqu'on criait en Égypte. Ok? Et qu'est-ce qui est arrivé? Yahweh Shemashai nous a délivrés. Alright? Il a détruit nos ennemis. Excuse-moi.
Yeah, okay. What you got, bro?
2 Thessalonians 2 and 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right. That's what we're doing, man. We're destroying. This is the mouthpiece of the Lord, man. Speaking to these people. All right. So when we're speaking to these people, it's the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shemel speaking to them. Okay. We bring it out in our own way, so to speak, as men with our own style or whatever the case is. But the Heavenly Father is putting the words in our mouth. All right. So either they get it or they don't get it. All right. And it's not who it's not meant for. It's not meant for. There's nothing we can put in to change that. Go ahead. What you got, bro?
Isaiah 30 and 20.
Yeah.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 20.
Yep.
And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore. But thine eyes shall see thy teachers, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it.
Right, because you know that if the Spirit is leading you, you know when the Spirit is on somebody. When somebody has the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know that. Okay? When you see the person teach, say, yeah, he has the Spirit. You hear him teach it now. This guy's an actor. Oh, this guy doesn't have the Spirit. This guy's a monkey. Yeah, you should be able to tell that, man. You know? So ultimately, when we heard the apostle, elders, and teachers under them, we said, yeah, the Spirit is working with this man. Let me learn. Let me learn from these people, man. Let me learn from these men. All right? Go ahead, man.
When ye turn to the right hand, and when you turn to the left.
Right, but then some of them don't got that Spirit guiding them. Some of them, it's blocked. The spiritual ones blocked, so they don't got nothing telling them, yo, that's it. In their subconscious, yo, that's deep. To them, this is foolishness. You know, the Spirit is foolishness unto the carnal, the spiritual thing. All right? Roughly paraphrasing, obviously. Go ahead. You got something? Go ahead.
Luke 10 and 16. He that heareth you, heareth me. And he that despiseth you, despiseth me. Right. He that despiseth me, despiseth him that sent me.
That's it. And you despise Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's what happened with these people, man. And they're going to be judged, man. They're going to be judged. There's going to be evidence of higher power, man. And you're not going to be able to call upon no left hand. You know, it's not going to be no left. It's a higher power than what you according to like the Bible. You're going to realize, man, yo, this is not normal, man. They could try and say, oh, global warming. Soon, it's going to be beyond global warming. Global warming don't bring demonic spirits, man, like the Ghostbusters on the streets. That's not global warming. That's not has nothing to do with climate change. You understand? People acting nuts and just violence increasing. In which, according to the reports, violence is increasing. People are getting more nuts. It's supposed to be something that they put in the juice and makes people more violent, man. And I don't know if they gave it to the monkeys or whatever, but the monkeys in India are just killing dogs and shooting them off high places. Yeah. Grabbing the dog by flinging it off a slot. Flinging it off a damn mountain or wherever it's at. Or climbing on the roof with it and flinging it up. Yeah, the monkeys are getting violent and they're trying to grab children. Go ahead, you can go for it. All right, they're trying to grab children too. Yeah. You gotta watch your child. You gotta watch your child, Indian. You can't just let your child run. You gotta look at it, man. A monkey with a baboon grabbing me, running with it like a sack of potatoes. Timmy. Take Timmy to a booth. Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's beyond planet. It's beyond that. We're supposed to be the planet ain't just speaking about us. It's supposed to speak about Jake. It was trying to make fun of Jake. Okay? Because ultimately the elites know the future, man. But that's what's going on right now. And guess what? The more that I can't wait till the beats get to the city about Aladdin. To me, that's kind of exciting. The things that are getting ready to come is exciting for the elect. We've been speaking or we've been reading it. We want to see it. Right? You read about Leviathan, you want to see the appearance. Every video I say, oh, what, Leviathan? The brother put question mark. Yo, I click that quick, bro. I'm trying to say, I'm zooming in. Well, you can always barely see it. That's I'm zooming in. That's a humpback whale. You know? But yeah, we want to see the things that we're speaking of. We want to see the Lord come back. We want to see the Lord bring plagues on the earth. Although we're going to be in the midst of it, we're going to be tried as gold is tried. There's a difference. Right? Go ahead.
This is Micah 5 and 15. And I will execute vengeance in anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard.
Right. Well, is that something?
Job 5 and 23. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee.
Right. The brother's not going to die by a stray wolf. Okay? Yeah, that brother, he was a good brother. Yeah, the wolf ate him. No, that's not going to happen. All right? That's not the judgment of the righteous, man. You understand? Yeah, brothers die in the church. Yeah, that's in the scripture. Brothers died. There's plenty of people. King David got sick and died. That means the Lord wasn't dealing with King David. Come on, man. You understand? It doesn't matter, man. Because the Lord is the one. And the Lord, by the way, the Lord renews the spirit of the righteous and strengthens the spirit of the righteous, man. Lord, what?
Psalms 116 and 15. Yep. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints.
Precious in the sight of the Lord. The Lord is not just going to let this happen any old way. He's watching it. That's why I said there's a death for the wicked and there's a death for the righteous. The death for the righteous, the death for the wicked ain't the same as the death for the righteous. A righteous man is to be walking. No, the car splattered. You know, nah, bro. That's the death for the wicked. You know, these people die in all kind of ways. I remember I put out the story, right? The girl, the plane crashed. Everyone died in the plane except for the girl. You know how she died? The fire truck that was supposed to save her ran over. That was judgment. Yeah, man. So that was strategic. The Lord said, no, we're going to make you survive the crash. Oh, it's a miracle. Then you got a fire truck that's supposed to save you. That's the death of the wicked. Go ahead, bro.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 1 and 13. Whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last.
Yep.
And he shall find favor in the day of his death.
Yeah, he shall find favor in the day of his death. And you're going to know that you're in favor with the Lord, man. You understand? You spoke about the brother did a video about it. And you know, I know it kind of shakes brothers up sometimes. They see these things happen to brothers. You know? Certain things a brother might pass on right all that. Certain brothers might get, and I understand that. But you have to understand it's not the same as the wicked, number one. And number two, he's finna come back with Yahushua and be glorified, and he already won. It's over now. He don't gotta go through much, right? He don't gotta stand out here and do the pushing the work and going to pay the bills and worry about Esau coming for him. And he don't gotta do none of that no more. All right, he's already won. Like the brother from Trinidad, right? You saw it, right? That brother. And shalom to you in the spirit world. All right, because ultimately he's good. You see what I'm saying? He's good. He said that the brother seen him with a glow on, and he told him, "Listen, I'm healed." You seen the video? Nah, he said he told the brother because he was sick in the hospital. He's like, and the brother was praying for him heavy. So what the Lord did, he got to extrapolate, man. That's what the Apostle Kabar said. The Apostle Kabar said that because they prayed a lot, the Lord sent him the vision to comfort them. Why? Because they were praying. If they're like, oh man, I don't believe the Lord, then the Lord might have not said, no, forget about sending him back. But because they were praying for the brother, he said, listen, I'm going to leave you with at least some comfort, which the Lord could have brought him back, but that wasn't a lot for the brother. The brother wanted him back. All right? Be not in here of them that will try to sleep. You got that?
This is the book of First.
Okay, hold on. One second, brother. One second. I just want to say this. So ultimately, they sent him that so that he can comfort the brotherhood, man, and his wife. All right, because his wife was Jewish. Okay, and he had a glow on him, and the brother said he had a different build to him. All right, that's that spiritual body. He had a different build. Okay, he didn't look how he looked, man. Like how he looked on this earth. You see? You don't have to wear glasses in the spirit. All right? You understand? So ultimately, he was glorified. He's like, I'm healed, bro. I'm made perfect. He said, I'm made perfect. He said, I'm made perfect, man. So that's heavy, man. That's heavy. So when he comes back, he's good. He's just coming back. Like, I can't wait to come back to the earth and just rule forevermore. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro.
The book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse 13. But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope. For if we believe that Yahweh died and rose again,
right? Because the Lord died too, but he was raised again on the third day. So he went through death. Right? Go ahead.
Even so, them also which sleep in Yahweh will Yahweh bring with him.
They're gonna be on the chariot, man. They're gonna be with Yahweh man. On the chariot, on the way here. It says the elect shall scarcely be saved. So we're still gonna be still dealing with the earth, dealing with the world, and hoping that we make it. That in itself could be that's a terrifying thought to me. Like, you know what I mean? The missiles is on its way. Sure. You're looking up, and you're like, no, I'm gonna be outside, brother. I'm gonna be out in the streets, looking in the sky, brother. Oh yeah, the missiles coming. The missiles coming. Where? I'll be looking for the chariots, man. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
It says here, for this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of Yahweh.
Then they say, a long time holding my peace, now shall I cry like a travail. Your power, the brother's going to be there with him. You know, the brother's going to be there. The brother's going to be ready, man. You know? To get jump into vengeance, man. Vengeance. Go ahead, man.
It says here, for the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, with the trump of Yahweh, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds.
Right, we gotta wait. We just gotta wait. You know, they're gonna be first brought up into the chariot, but then we gotta wait. We gotta wait. But they're already in the spiritual realm with Yahweh. Okay? You see? Go ahead, man.
It says here, that we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. So shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore, comfort one another with these words.
That's it, man. Ain't nothing, it's nothing, man. Ain't nothing to be worried about, ain't nothing to think about. Right? When it comes to this, there's no way to lose as an elect. There's no way to lose. Or the brothers are not going to be saved. You know? There's no way to lose. They said that we're going to be we're going to be raised up again. You have to have that in your mind. Death is nothing more than a transition. You see? There's a saying that says, the anticipation of death is worse than death itself. That is true. I find that to be true. Okay? It's the thought, the torment, right? You're on death row, you know you're about to die. It's like, it's like the nervousness, the electrocuted, you know? You're thinking about it constantly, you can't sleep. That's torture. Matter of fact, when you're dead, you're good. You understand what I'm saying? But ultimately, there's a difference between the elect's death and the righteous death. Point blank period. And you have to understand that. Go ahead. Because I used to think, when I hear a brother something happen, I was like, why? You know what I mean? Why? You feel what I'm saying? He was doing, doing the work. In my mind, I'm like, why, bro? But that's because what? Because you're thinking it's the same as the devil. It's not. It's different.
Sirach 41 and 2. O death, acceptable is thy sentence unto the needy.
And there's order in the heavens too. You understand? So you got levels in the heavens. So you don't know what's going on. You don't know what position the brother is in. I don't know. But there's levels in the heavens too, bro. And we know the 2/3 is not on the elect's level. Go ahead, bro.
Sirach 41 and 2. O death, acceptable is thy sentence unto the needy, and unto him whose strength faileth.
Yeah.
That is now in the last age, and is vexed with all things. And to him that despaireth, and hath lost patience. Fear not the sentence of death. Remember them that have been before thee, and that come after. For this is the sentence of the Lord over all flesh. John 11 and 23.
Some of us, there's men that are not going to die. There's men of the elect who are not going to die, period. It's going to come get beamed up and transition right to the kingdom. All right? But it says through great tribulation, right? Read that. Through great tribulation, you know? Get that. So don't think it's not. As a matter of fact, look up the word tribulation in the blue letter for that, brother. All right? Yeah. Don't think it's as who was that? Capleton. It's a raggy road. Road is so rough. Raggy road. You know? It's a rough road, man. Ain't no easy thing. But the thing is that even the things we go through now as men of the Lord, and the further you get in, the higher the level of things that whatever your level your spirit is whatever level the Lord is going to give you. Everyone has their own level, right? This might be hard to this brother, but then this brother's like, well, it's a big deal. You know? But whatever the elect is going through, you got to look at what these people can't deal with. These people can't deal with a lot of these people. They would go more to the. You have to understand. They would go more to the left hand side if they had to go through what we went through. They wouldn't get closer to the Lord. They wouldn't be strengthened by it. Most of these people. All right. They would get broken down by it. Go ahead.
Proverbs 25 and 16.
Yep.
As thou found honey, eat as much as it's sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled therewith and vomited. Pertaining to the lot?
Pertaining to what?
To the lot.
Your lot? No, that's pertaining to the word. That's pertaining to the word. Okay? So you gotta eat. That's pertaining to the word. You eat as much. You know, that's why you can't just you put too much on a brother when he's first coming in and you'll vomit it up because it's too much. Too much to go over his head. You know what I'm saying? So you know, go ahead.
This is Acts 14 and 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of Yahweh.
Right. Through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of Yahweh by Shem. Okay? Right? Now, what do you got? Go ahead. Tribulation. Exactly what I want.
Tribulation, strong G 23 and 47. Oppressing.
Woo!
Pressing together.
We're oppressed in this place. This is oppression, man. All right? You got subject to payment. And if bro, us brothers that live on our solo, it's oppression. We gotta wait for the rent. Is like, yo, it's heavy. You know? And then you got brothers that live with their moms. Now you gotta live with your. That's oppression too. Because they ain't even the truth. They're cooking. You're going downstairs. They're cooking pork. You know, they're nagging you about this and that. But you're a man. This will be if you're righteous, you'll be doing it this. Have a child, wife. You understand? But now in this kingdom, you got people only grow up at 30 years old. That's when you grow up. Man, in ancient world, a 12-year-old is like a 30-year-old in this kingdom. You know? You see? So that's just the nature of this earth, man. Everything's flipped upside down. On top of that, we're hearing all this wickedness going on. We're hearing the propaganda Esau's pushing. And we're going to hear a lot more propaganda and a lot more demonization, which is going to be annoying. It's going to be oppression. We're going to get mad about it. Because it's like, you can't see this as a lot. This is all oppression, man. You want to get all these chicks is slew bags out there. That's a big part of oppression. These women, they're all slew bags. You want to get a chick, you know, and then you find it and she, why can't I go out there? Why can't I go to the club just in a mini skirt? You know. But first you got to get the chick, but then you got to play all these games and text, and then you better not text too quick. Don't text me. If you text too quick, That's it. That's done. Okay, that's the end of that conversation. You're not gonna see that shit again. I'm telling you, bro. You better become a millionaire to come holler at you. But you text me one time, and don't double text. Let me give you best. Don't double text. You double text if you're on fire. Alright? No, if you don't take it again, don't. You think that, what are you gonna do, call it? If you call it, that's it. You're gonna put you on the sex offender. Yeah, straight up. This is the world you live in now, bro. And you gotta have your Instagram on point too. If your Instagram's not on point, forget about it. They're looking at it every time they ask you their Instagram out. And then I say, alright, I might as well block this shit. I don't be dealing with all that madness. You know? Although it's nothing wrong with a brother if he has that, because it's, in this world, there's nothing wrong with having it. That's part of the big, you know? So, but ultimately, this is the world, and that's all oppression. But back in the ancient world, it's just, yo, I want your daughter. You know, if you're a man of daughter, I want your, oh yeah, you know? How much shekels you got? Boom, $30. Boom, 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 bam. Or your father would have it set up where it's like, yo, I'm gonna get a wife for you. Your father ain't gonna get you no ugly wife. He gonna get you a proper looking thing, you know, who knows how to cook and clean and all them things. You're good. You come home, you get a 1-foot massage. We were getting that, you know, in the ancient world, even in captivity. But this captivity, you don't even got that. All right. So this whole place is all about oppression. You're driving on the street, the police is behind you, get nervous. That's oppression. That's a pressing down on your spirit, man. And after that, what happens to the spirit? The spirit's exhausted, man. Right? This is where we're at now. We're not in our kingdom. Get Micah 2 and 10. All right, get Micah 2 and 10, man. We're not in our kingdom. Keep reading that, man.
Pressure, afflicted, anguish, burden.
Afflicted, anguish, burden. Yeah, everything's a burden. Everything's you know. Your bank account constantly money's coming out. Constantly something's coming out of the bank account. Something you forgot about. You had a certain amount, and you look at it, it's like, yo, you know, there's barely anything. You're like, yo, what the hell's going on here? You know, big chunk is gone. Like what? Oh yeah, the insurance. And then you pay the insurance, and then at the end of the year, you gotta pay a goddamn premium. That's not but when I speak about insurance, I get mad, bro. That's an unrighteous decree, man. You gotta pay that premium. So you're not paying like the car's worth. Okay, let's say the car's worth $10,000. You don't pay $58,000. Why do I have to keep paying you for it, man? Anything happens to the car, if it explodes and there's only an engine left, you should be able to give me a new car. The amount of money I gave you. Matter of fact, I should get a Porsche. But no, you gotta keep paying because of these unrighteous decrees. That's oppression, man. Go ahead, bro.
Persecution.
Yeah.
Tribulation.
Yeah.
Trouble.
Persecution, tribulation, all those things are coming, man. All those things are ready. All right? Go ahead, bro.
Lamentations 5 and 4. We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us.
Right, yeah. Constantly got to pay. Before you had wells, now you don't got no. You got a well? Which one of you brothers got a well? You don't got no, huh? A well. You know the well where you get water? You bring up the bucket out the well, out the ground. None of us have that. Back in the ancient world, that's all you needed. Was a well. You can't get no well. Matter of fact, you need to ask permission of Esau to build anything. If you want to put a garden in your front yard, you got to ask permission on your own house. Supposedly it's your house, right? But you're still paying. Even after you paid off, you still got to pay land tax. Wait a minute, I don't own the land? So that's nothing but oppression. Keep going.
Verse 5, our necks are under persecution.
Yep.
We labor and have no rest.
That's it. You labor, you have no rest. You got to constantly be working. Let me see which one of them take 2 months off. That should be light. Go ahead. No problem. Go in front. No problem. All right. Which one of these people can take 2 months off, man? They take 2 months off, they're gonna have a note on their door saying eviction when there are things outside. You can't do that. And retiring, just forget about retirement, man. You better be a multi-millionaire before you talk about retiring. And even them are going to be in mourning in the next couple months. Yeah? Oh yeah, I'm retired. I'm retired. I got millions. I'm retired. Like this guy, Anton Davis, he's always bragging about being a millionaire. He's about to be a bum soon, just like the rest of everyone else. Yeah. Because he's going to go to his account, and he's going to see a million in there, but then he's going to go to the store, and he's going to see that a loaf of bread is 5,000. Okay? So when you go grocery shopping, you already spent 48,000. He's a bum. Now so he's gonna have to resort to just like everyone else, man. Because the New World Order is not made for no middle class people. $1 million, that's middle class. That's upper middle class, bro. In this day and age, in this money system. All you people are finna be through, man. What you got, bro?
Micah 2 and verse 10.
Right.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
This is not our rest, man. You can't rest here, man. Go ahead.
Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sword destruction.
It's polluted, man. And you probably getting cold and sniffling and whatever. Why? Because all the pollution all around the earth. The Gat didn't know nothing about a cold. They didn't know back before Esau got. They didn't know anything about a common cold. They didn't sneeze. What's that? What's that? Yeah, they didn't know nothing about a cold, bro. Not saying people didn't get ill. People got ill with, I guess, with different things. But there was no average cold. They were healthy. If they got ill, that's like a rarity. That's like, yo.
I marvel.
Yeah. Even through the winter, even through all that. Okay? Go ahead.
Baruch 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power.
Well, that's the reason, man, because our fathers departed from the Lord our power, man. So it's all oppression, It's all oppression, man. Everywhere you turn, it's oppression. Don't tell me, oh yeah, well, if you get money, no, bro. If you gotta keep working, you gotta keep working. You gotta keep moving. Matter of fact, you gotta work harder, really. All right, you gotta work harder, bro.
Wake up at 4 a.m.
Yeah, that's the type of the way you gotta live. That's the type of, and most of these people, when they get $1 million, they're not living in a regular apartment. They're gonna want to upgrade their lifestyle. Like that dumb hoe that got, oh, I got $2,000. I'm eating up noodles and what? Yeah. $2,000 a week, bro. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, guy? You don't know how to manage your money, huh? That's a dummy, man. Well, that's why they should give their money to their husband. That's right. And let them disperse it to whatever you know. If they have common sense. Go ahead, bro.
One more. Hear Israel, the commandments of life.
Yes.
Give ears to understand wisdom.
This is the commandments of life. When Esau pushes out in his courts, that's the commandments of death. That's why you got so much people in jail unjustly, man. You got lock a dude up for life. For weed or for which I'm saying that because now they're making it legal, so it's madness. Or a guy for robbing something, he robbed a bank and he got to do life because of the 3-strike rule. That's crazy. That's madness. And these lawyers and these different they make deals, man. They'll make deals to put you in jail, man. I've seen it on camera. It's been on camera multiple times. So this is an unjust place, man. Okay? Not but oppression,
They'll tell you to plead guilty.
Yeah?
Plead guilty.
Yeah, they'll tell you, when you get them general, they'll tell you to plead. You always got some reason for you to plead guilty, man.
We do 5 years and then we can bring something up.
Yeah. And even though you didn't do it, you gotta plead guilty. You gotta do it, man. Yeah, when you go to trial, you might get 25 to life if you miss it. That's gambling. They make these people gamble with their life. So of course you're gonna take 2 years. I'm not going to risk 45 years because the judge was on his period. You don't like, I like his nose. Oh, man. Nah, bro. You're not going to risk that. So that's not but a game. That's not true judgment, man. When we get in power, that's going to be true judgment. And we're going to really lay down the law, man. And because we've been here already, we know how to deal with both sides. We know how to be perfect, and we know how it is to dibble and dabble with wickedness. So to speak. Okay? Go ahead, bro. What you got, bro?
Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Surely oppression make. That's why it says, "Be ye angry and sin not." Because there's a lot to be angry about. There's a lot to be angry about. There's a lot of things going on that's you know, that we should be angry about. Right? All right. Go ahead, bro.
Deuteronomy 28:48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
Everything we get, we got to go to the devil. We got to go to Esau for it, man. You see? Everything, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
That's it. Now we got a spiritual yoke of iron. Now we're going to a point of a digital yoke of iron. All right? And I found out all these. There's a lot of LED lights, and they're speaking about them lights that turn in purple, them street lights that turn purple. And I've seen that recently. I've seen recently a couple street lights that actually turn purple. I was like, why are they purple? I thought it was malfunction. But this woman broke it down, talking about those are special lights with all kind of cameras in it to trap people into, you know, whatever, man, facial recognition. Because that's what they're changing those lights into that now. You know, and you know, guess who owns the light? Duke Electricity owns all the light. And guess who owns them? The Rothschilds. All roads lead back to Amalek, man. And the devil. Anyways, man, what you got, bro? Let's finish out, man. What you got?
Jeremiah 30:8. For it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
Right.
But they shall serve the Lord their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them.
That's it, man. That's who we're going to serve. Y'all about shooting out shot. We ain't going to serve no other gods, man. You see? Got some?
Hebrews 13 and verse 14. For here have we no continuing city, but seek one to come.
That's it. Yeah. Which is what? The kingdom of heaven, man. There's more?
No.
Because 2 Peter says what? You look for a new heaven and new earth where you go to righteousness. So anyways, man, with that, say Shalom. We'll give all praise, glory, and honor.
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakodash.
To the apostle that was a great millstone, so I can teach you my blood. Respect you out there pushing this word out, truth and sincerity. Shalom. Hey, shalom to the brother in the Virgin Islands. In GMS as it is written, shalom. There we go, man.